Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is kind of half and half recommendation and unboxing if you're looking for a car cover for your Jetta or similar sized wagon. With the Volvo taking over daily duty, the Jetta is sitting in the garage, and so I was just looking for an inexpensive cover to keep the dust and any sunlight off the car. So I took to Amazon, found an inexpensive cover, and I'm going to unbox it and kind of give it a little bit of a review for you guys today. According to Wikipedia, the Jetta wagon measures 173 inches long, 68 inches wide, and 58 inches high. The car cover I bought is 216 inches long, 70 inches wide, and 60 inches high. So here's how it arrived in the mail. It's from Northeast Harbor on Amazon. There's a link in the description below. They have a variety of sizes, but this was the closest to the Jetta. There is a warning on the outside of the box to not use a knife, and definitely don't. The box is really tightly packed, so I used a screwdriver to avoid any damage to the car cover itself. Right on top when you open the box, there's two small patches. Those were advertised, so that's not really a surprise, but good to know that it's as advertised. Up next is this small little keychain. I guess that's a little surprise. That wasn't mentioned in the ad. I probably won't use it, but, you know, never bad to have some spare keychains lying around. And now for the cover itself. It was sealed in plastic, and then inside the plastic, the cover is actually in a little carrying bag made of the same material as the cover itself. The bag is pretty nice. It's got a little drawstring on it, and it would be great if you have to store the cover. I probably won't use it because it's either going to be on the car or the cover's going to be off to the side, but it's nice to have, and maybe I'll store microfibers in it or something. So inside the bag you've got the car cover. It's tied up with little strips of fabric, and then the drawstring that you can tie around the bottom of the car cover. Again, seeing as the car's inside, I probably won't use it, but there are little eyelets on the cover itself, so that's pretty nice. So no surprises with unfolding the cover. There is elastic on the front and back sections, and there's a little tag on the inside that calls out the front of the cover, which is really handy. My car still has the OEM antenna, the tall mast antenna, so I did remove it before putting the car cover on. And yeah, I mean, no surprises putting a car cover on. Just unfold it, wrap it around the edges, and good to go. So here's the cover on the car. I'd say overall it's a little bigger than what I'd prefer, but I couldn't find anything that had the correct dimensions. Everything else was smaller width or height wise, and I've also got the roof racks on there, so I think overall this was my only choice for the car, but it is a little bigger than I'd prefer. I think my biggest gripe with the cover is that the elastic hem doesn't go all the way around it. It doesn't say that in the ad, but the little picture it shows does show that. I just didn't notice. So yeah, the elastic hem's only on the front and back and not on the sides. I think if the elastic were all around it, it would actually fit a little better too. Here's a shot of the grommet. There's one on each side. The stitching is reinforced around it, and they seem to be quality enough. I haven't used them because the car's inside, and I would think if the car's going to be outside, this isn't the best, only because there's just one on each side. It's not like something you could go around the whole car and lock the cover to it. I've had the cover for about a month now, and overall I'd say I'm perfectly happy with it. Keeps the dust and sunlight off the car, which is why I bought it, so no complaints. If you guys have any questions or comments about the cover, please let me know. Again, there's a link in the description for it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.